Your cat just placed their paw on you, gently, quietly, and something moved in you. You just couldn't name it. Here's the truth, you were right to feel it. But almost everyone gets the meaning completely wrong. And there's one reason, the last one, that most owners only understand after their cat stops doing it. By then, it's already too late. You've probably been told it's affection, or that they want food, or that they're just being clingy. But here's the part that changes everything. Your cat doesn't have accidental gestures. Every single paw placement is a message, and some of them are more urgent than you've ever imagined. Point 1. The interruption that isn't rude. You're working, eating, or just sitting quietly on the couch, and then a paw placed gently on your hand, on your arm. No sound, no shoving, just one deliberate, soft touch. Most people reach down and pet them, assuming it's just a bid for attention. The same way a dog nudges your hand, wanting something, demanding it. But your cat isn't asking for you. They're asking of you. There's a difference. Dogs escalate. They whine, they bark, they push. Your cat chose the quietest possible signal and waited. That's not neediness. That's restraint. Researchers at the University of Lincoln found that cats adjust the intensity and deliberateness of their physical contact based on their attachment level to a specific person. The gentler and more intentional the touch, the deeper the bond it signals. They called this referential communication. Think about what that means. Your cat isn't just touching you. They're pointing at a need and trusting you to understand without being told twice. That's not a tap. That's the most polite thing they know how to do. And there's one paw placement, the last one I'll talk about today, that goes beyond communication entirely. I'm saving it for the end, because once you understand it, you will never look at that gesture the same way again. Point 2. You are not their owner. You are their territory. Have you ever noticed that your cat tends to place their paw on the same spot? Your arm, your chest, your face, almost like a ritual, like they're returning to something? Most people think it's random. A comfortable surface, warmth, habit. It isn't random. Your cat has scent glands in their paw pads. And every time they press that paw against your skin, they are writing on you, in a language only other animals can read. They're not resting on you. They're marking you. A 2013 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science confirmed that cats use paw pad scent glands as a primary marking mechanism for individuals and objects they classify as high value, meaning things and beings worth protecting, worth returning to, worth claiming. High value. Not furniture, not their food bowl. You didn't adopt them. In every way that matters to them, you belong to each other. If this is making you see your cat differently, it should. Subscribe to Meowiki. We go this deep every single week. Point 3. The wellness check you never asked for. You're asleep, completely still. And then, a paw, on your chest, on your face, pressing just slightly. Persistent. You assume they want food, you push them away, roll over, and go back to sleep. Most people do. But your cat wasn't hungry. They were worried. Cats are extraordinarily sensitive to shifts in breathing rhythm, body temperature, and stillness. When you stop moving the way you normally do, they notice. And they don't just notice, they respond. Animal behavior researchers have documented multiple cases where cats initiated repeated physical contact during episodes of sleep apnea, hypoglycemic events, and irregular cardiac patterns in their owners, often before any medical device registered the change. They don't understand disease, but they understand that your body feels different. And different, to a creature wired entirely for survival, means something is wrong. They didn't wake you because they were hungry. They woke you because you weren't okay, and they were the only one in the room who knew. But here's where most owners get this wrong. When your cat does this, especially at night, the instinct is to push them away, to scold them, and your cat will stop. Not because they understood your frustration, because they learned their concern wasn't welcome here. Don't shut that down. A slow blink, a gentle hand rested on their back. That's you saying, I hear you. I'm okay. They need to know that too. That's not a night interruption. That's a conversation you almost missed. Point 4. 10,000 years, remembered in one touch. Why do cats use their paws for everything that matters to them? Comfort, communication, connection. Where did this begin? Most people know about kneading, that slow, rhythmic pressing motion cats do on soft surfaces, on blankets, on you. And most people know it started in kittenhood. Nursing, the motion that told their body, I am safe, I am fed, I am held. But here's what most people miss. That's not a memory of their mother. That's a code that got rewritten. The first thing your cat ever learned, before sight, before sound, before they knew your face, was that pressing their paws against something warm meant survival. That code never leaves. It just finds a new address. Research in early feline neurological development shows that the pressure and release motion of kneading activates the same neural pathways associated with oxytocin release, the bonding hormone, that were first established in the hours after birth. What your cat built in their very first hours of life, they are rebuilding it, with you, every single time. You are not a person they chose. You are home they remember. We're almost at the last one, the one I mentioned at the very beginning. Stay with me. It earns it. Point 5. They know before you do. Have you ever noticed your cat placing their paw on you right before you were about to stand up? Right before you reached for your phone or shifted your weight to leave the room? And somehow, they were already there? Most people think it's coincidence, or that cats just want warmth and happen to move at the right moment. It isn't coincidence. Your cat has been studying you. The micro-shift in your posture, the change in your breathing pattern before you move, the subtle tension in your legs that happens a full second before you're consciously aware of deciding to stand. They read all of it, and they answer before you've even asked the question. A study from the University of Tokyo found that cats can accurately predict their owner's intended movements based on subtle postural cues alone, with a level of precision that exceeded most other domestic animals tested. Most owners never realize they're being observed this carefully. But your cat has memorized you. Every version of you. Tired, restless, about to leave, about to stay. That's not clinginess. That's someone who learned your language without you ever teaching it. Point 6. The paw that goes against everything. Remember at the very beginning, I said there was one paw placement that goes beyond communication? That most owners only understand after it stops happening? This is that moment. Your cat is resting against you, body completely soft, no tension anywhere, and their paw is on you, not pressing, not tapping, just resting, like it belongs there. Some cats will sleep near you, some will sleep beside you, but the cat who rests their paw on you while their whole body goes quiet, that cat is doing something categorically different. Ethologists studying feline survival behavior note that a cat at rest with a limb in contact with another being has voluntarily reduced their escape response. 4 paws grounded means ready for anything. 3 paws down, one extended in trust, means they've made a choice. That choice has a name in behavioral science. It's called a trust posture, and it is one of the rarest things a solitary predator can offer to another living being. In that moment, every instinct they carry, 10,000 years of survive, run, stay ready, goes quiet. They lift that paw. They rest it on you. Not because they forgot to be careful. Because with you, careful doesn't feel necessary anymore. Not the floor, not the warm corner by the window, not the space under the bed where nothing can reach them. You are where the guard goes quiet. You are where they stop surviving and simply exist. That's not affection. That's the bravest thing they know how to do. Your cat doesn't have words. They have distance and closeness. They have turning away and turning toward. They have the slow blink, the followed footstep, the 3 a.m. paw pressed to your chest. Every gesture is a sentence in the only language they've ever had. You have been fluent in you their whole life. You are only just beginning to learn theirs. So tell me, which one of these did your cat do today?